Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok, in case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to his sweet, sweet mamas alone. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make salon. Anytime where you pay, anytime where you go, anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we putting up Tanga one, inside Sierra Leone. Let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok. We'll bring information about salon. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok. We'll bring information about salon. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in Komon-Tok. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in Komon-Tok.
From Sierra Leone to everywhere, oh yeah. Come make we share. From the streets of Africa down to the world beyond, we dey yarn about the things we dey hold strong. Political talks we no go shy, migration stories should no go die. Entertainment we go dance to the beat, health and well-being make we rise from we seat. This now we platform, we go speak the truth. For the young and the old, now we voice be the roots. Komon-Tok, we go hear we loud. We no go hide, we go make
Yes, Pambule, now welcome back to yet another very important segment where they come through the Komon-Tok platform. And just like any other day, we know they're done with Komon-Tok. You know that already. You already know that. Let's go and continue this. Well, inside the Komon-Tok today, one of the issues we get for country attention, better one. We see another article where come on a Dutch article anyway, where they call a panorama paper. They detail, they expose, say the Bolle Jos gets full control now of we Seaport, and as well as we immigration and some top government officials. They're all day on in control. And this is worrisome for anybody with patriotic. I'm sure the people that were in a tongue where they govern the country, I think they get for pay attention and do justice, because posterity no go history no go judge them well at all, because this election say open secrets. Everybody know what they go on at the country. Majority of we, except for very few people, and these are the very people away then take oath for protect the security and the peace, even the name of the country. Now, paper in, paper out. I think roughly, a week ago, we also bring for a program where Netherlands. In fact, they make reference to how we host drug lord, how the man influential. Again, another paper. So we always say this, and we don't make them many times. We don't explain what's not the ostrich effect. The ostrich effect, ostrich are like a bird, not bird anyway, where it can shame, we quickly put it too. So the ostrich effect simply they talk as it explains that there are certain situations, some people and they use they keep silent or they keep quiet, not for talk about a particular thing. Open that by keeping silent, this thing will go away. And now the opposite can happen. And we don't give several examples. For example, investors in the financial markets, some of them will don't get a heavy portfolio. If there is a downtrend, where there is a bearish, the market is going down, and then tend for not for one watching portfolio, hoping that by not watching them portfolio, maybe perhaps accident not will take place. But of course, say if the market is going down, then definitely your portfolio get for suffer. So it's same way back. Some people then through the medical way back, they can get sick. But you don't want to talk about the talk. You don't want to talk about the sick. You're hoping that if you not talk about the sick will go away. And that's not to say not to say they operate. Most of these two examples don't make here. You need to know your position. You need to know your status in the business field. You need to know your position, how the market operates, what's in the provoke the market, what's in the move the market, and why the market's a move. With that, you're able to know how you strategize and manage your portfolio. In the medical side, the ostrich effect, instead of you keep quiet about your sickness, it better let you meet a health professional, explain you your sickness, then we will guide you and manage or probably even cure you. So we on government now salon, they look like say they still believe say by not talking about it, confronting the elephant in the room, it will just go away. But it's not happening because look, every 2-3 days, other newspaper they across the world they pick her, and we get obligation for bringing calm the reality now. Yeah, we go look into that. And yesterday was supposed to work out a program, but unfortunately, again, we get serious challenge behind the scene. We will not be able to count. And why? What's at the program? The minority leader, when Abdul Kago, don't threaten for take the government gonna court. Why? Because of Pasafa. The ECSL East, when they can't go to Parliament, meet according to her, meet the criteria. In fact, it violates the constitution. Anyway, we can put some of the arguments we put and why then decide say if at all they not listen to them, they take them on a court. But again, we have to we forget not to say Mohammed Kone, the same thing happen, then can't go to court. I happen for be waiting the ECSL boss. Anyway, but we'll go see how things happen, not to say. Now we look into another well back. We also see this Alpha Car. Alpha Car don't tell the APC may they forget about 2028 election. They advise and say 2028 election are no good, no good. Don't go order customized bike then for in support others or probably for the country as himself now one of the people who want to become president. And the African Affairs Burkina Faso president Ibrahim Traoré, they don't scrap the electoral commission and country. They say make no sense. And they spend more than 870 million subsidy and call on subsidy now and they subsidize on that particular commission for conduct election where they look say a waste of time, that now waste of resources. That $870,000, pardon me, not a million, $870,000 then go put on per other infrastructural development. And of course, on the international global stage, Mali again, they said them do the same thing. Mali don't pull the time limit first, then they are allowed for waiter can continue for be for ask for five years mandate for as long as he wants. And on the international state, Gaza, 25 countries and don't call for there'll be ceasefire between them with Israel. As you see, as always, we jam packed now. Yeah? If you just join we want to use this opportunity for welcoming our Komon-Tok with a different side within TikTok, within Instagram, within Facebook, and of course, as always, within YouTube. So we highly recommend for make you join we. The reason is very simple. The first day we know you will do a program now YouTube. I'm sorry, Facebook sometimes and get some unnecessary restriction, So anyway, that's not the issues that we can deliberate on, discuss on. We can't just now for them, but the issues are better one. All right.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh yeah.
All right, so straight to the point. We not got nothing for waste. We just want advice we serve as always. We get a small gentle reminder, not so. Sharing is caring. Please consider that because the information here, say nah then say no more you get either you get another say or you get a we add a very exclusive and you roll a very simple. It's a now you know the using the antenna back then, then get for fix it. Big people and listen people and not so. But now we know the the fingers consider that. All right. So again, like we they continue for say this. The way the world on there today, everybody like everybody they look after in country. Everybody. And America, now they're not the leader, whether you believe that or you want that to, not then they lead the global world, even when it comes to free world, not then the leader. The point is the policy clear. The current president who did it, Donald Trump, he said America first. Even to their best friends, in take a lie today. Them best friends, can you imagine? Their best friends, the Canada, the UK, not they even squeeze them in terms of tariff. So just for let you know, say the world don't move into points that are more of nationalism. Globalization, don't they fade away? It don't they fade away. So what's in this? How this connecting to Sierra Leone? We get a small country called Salon, 8 million people, roughly now we did. If we not sincere, if we not be serious enough of facts and make the heaven we want, the place we want, we not go get no side for sit down in peace. Forget about the book they will get now, yeah. The picking will the bond there and then gets freedom now, yeah. When I give you a book, your American book or UK book now, behind the book toner, then they show who side them born you. And the book itself not only guarantees say how you get them forever, as it pleases the states. If the states get any grants for taking a yarn, they take a yarn. No lawyer not able to save you, Panandi. Lawyer not able to save you. So what are the time for say? If we are allowed, we destroy the country because of the small change they get. We can buy us then give you 500,000, 200,000, you can buy us here. We destroy the country. We don't get no side for. If you lost your citizenship or things go bad for you now, who say you go sit down? This is why responsible citizenship, a cut across with all active citizenship participation, it's mandatory. And also for the one that in a power, and therefore be extremely responsible for not turn the country into a cartel, into a drug haven, as we see report after report, report after report. And when any government official get the opportunity for talk to the media and they play with words, then they make they make like they don't understand, they make like them fool, But you see, this not going to go away easily. And the more na delay, now the more it cause more problem for we all who involved. So today, we'll take you back on this paper, panorama paper we come out today. And from there, now we can see some of the accusation we didn't see. If you're not true, say, I mean, we do fact check, not so. Then say they don't get evidence. I mean, this guy they control more the ports, the immigration order. And when I read and done, an officer said and talk anything which will not talk it. But we will also carry with some of them say, no, back them up, don't see exactly whose side probably they come from. Anyway, now we go, now is for the time now, yeah, now share for another paper. In fact, we know even we just this we still just share instead of even we summarize them for now so that people can go see whose side we get the source. All right, as soon as they see that's not the paper, this they call them panorama, right? Bolle Jos reportedly controls port, immigration, and drug enforcement in Sierra Leone. All right. Now, this a bold accusation. This as soon as I think when for supposed for the see the dates, right? Let just check. Yes, the dates they did, that was yesterday. Yesterday will not come. Right? That was yesterday where this paper come out. So key 3 areas there. The ports, the water key. Now they control this, according to the findings of these guys. Secondly, the immigration, now we don't prove now. Because for the fact that, according to Mohammed Kamarimba investigation we do, This guy gets a diplomatic passport. In fact, in name where we get as the Salon government, we are saying we all government represents we all. The name where we get Umar Sharif. Umar Sharif, diplomatic passport now we get. Where some citizens look the other day, I don't know if I tell person I go help we understand if I get them correctly. Then deny our visa for go Portugal for go perform because I mean I think you get local due to passport or whatever, get diplomatic passport where can increase chances for letting give visa. And then we see people and they appeal for on social media say people like young boys like that when they come up, if it's let government consider for getting a diplomatic passport, it just get local passport and the general passports where carry much weight. Diplomatic passport carry more weight than the local passport. And we all know. So the point where they talk here is they give a criminal we own passports, but yet still we own citizens. Some of themselves not even get. So let's just come fast forward. This now they happen to a country where by this time now, if I don't go past the level there. All right, it's not just school for you because all of the allegations that them put, they can explain to you. For say, now they control ports, now they control immigration and drug enforcement. And the drug enforcement, if people then say, now in the controller, well, you know what deny because guess what? Let's just bring, I think we need for bring this guy. All right. We they bring and come as the program become. Now we just rush down here. Bolle Jos. He get different name. Jos Lidekas, alias Bolle Jos, Jos Breda, or El Presidente rose to become one of EU's biggest drug. All right, I know we go back into in makeup because we already don't know the story then there, right? We just want to jump into the high stake areas, yeah, because we know no save time. So, Sierra Leone, that we on side. I mean, from where disappear, we know this will be a drug powerful guy where plenty people and don't know, but if you put in himself now any social media platform or the internet, you see tons and tons of videos. It be lost, it disappears, so it can't appear. Sierra Leone, that is the time for talk. So where then they look for they don't put more than $200,000 for anybody where they give information or they lead to an arrest. Suddenly became clear when images of the 33-year-old Brabant appeared on social media. Okay, let's pull that side again. Now we already don't know what to do. We just want to count this side, the main one, power. But how much power does, okay, now this side I want to look at, right? How much power does Bolle Jos wield in Sierra Leone today? In an interview with John van den Heuvel, a local journalist revealed a Dutchman's story. Candace Sisse has been writing about Jos for quite some time, but has since fled the country. It continues his work from America. In an interview with the Van Den, Sisse claims that that journalists in Sierra Leone were approached to stop writing about the Dutchman. They were reportedly offered substantial sums of money, even thousands of dollars. If they refuse, they were told they will be eliminated, Sisse said. This now one salon person way escape, where now one of the people and journalists will be there, right? But it seems it is I think he advised himself or people advise he feel unsafe. When he travel America, he grants interview to this paper what they call Panorama. Now they explain in detail. But this thing where they explain, so not to think we knew. We don't bring cow then the papers, the headlines that don't carry out those headlines. Back then, in a salon, where they say governments halt people and journalists from writing or bribe them. We don't say it many times here. Let me just watch quick one. Lidekas had presented and penetrated every sector of government. Family, Lord just underline this. Lord just underline this. All right. Every sector of government. Lidekas has penetrated every sector of government. The journalist continues. From the president's family down, if you go to the port, is the man in command. You get the point? They say, if you go now Ataki, Lidekas now in the command the Sierra Leone ports. We'll get for can prove this one back, not so. We'll get for go do fact check. If this guy now talk no more than talk. If you go to immigration, is the man in command. If you go to drug enforcement, is in command, is extremely powerful throughout the country. Candace says it can't return to Sierra Leone for the time being. It believes the cartel is too big and too powerful. You could be kidnapped, tortured, or killed, it says, or they will do everything in their power to cast suspicion on you and throw you into jail. Few days ago, we talked about died away take place, where with sources, reliable sources, it connected with drugs. People and their way it's bad, at the end of the day, then pay with their life. We know they call names now, but that's how we get the source and the source. All right. Now, let me just tap this side because the rest now, I mean, for just, explain the treaty, the very important part now, that side will be empty. So clearly, all of their accusation there, whether they reports, did they make sure, not new, absolutely not new. You know that. But let me go back into history. They said they named three sides. Let me prove them for ourselves if actually not true. Then say the immigration, the ports. They share something too now. Let's just share something right now. Okay. Now, if you see this, if you see on the screen, I don't know if you know this here. All right, yeah. On the screen, this is a mirror. The mirror is, I don't know, one sec. All right, the mirror in this paper be claimed this. Brits cocaine kingpin Tong jailed over 140 million pound African smuggling. Now, who's I salon come into this? Lord just put for you. I don't know if you know this here. Let's just say. All right, yes, you know this here. All right. Now, according to the mirror, and this back now story we don't count many times. A British drug kingpin known as Tor has been jailed over a major plot to smuggle 140 million of cocaine into the United Kingdom from Sierra Leone. Now, how this be unfold? Now, from a shipping container from we own ports, that's a port authority, to the UK, and then people they all then jail them for combined 77 years, then Boku and cartel. Okay, so when this journalist alleged say it controlled the ports, how will they get 140 million pounds of cocaine? They come up from William Port, they can at the UK. The UK then seized this particular container, then tried the people, then found them guilty, then jailed them all combined 77 years, and then jailed them all combined. So we, up till now, as we talk, we know it's a government pull a press release, we know any investigation, pass, perhaps, maybe in future, we'll ever know. Forget about Nandi. I want to take you back to another article back where perhaps you don't see it, but a lot of people who don't follow it for quite some time, then don't see it. I'll put for you this one back. Let's just see if this one. All right, very well. Now, as you see on this now Europol, okay, now one of the trusted paper. Yeah, anyway, they report any EU news. Now this then say cocaine shipments worth over 150 million EU seized on en route to Europe. Again, this one, the first one, what we say, the first one I was seeing are 140 million pounds, and these are 150 million. Now, Usa Salon connected, let's just put them for you. I think it is saying, oh, I light her, right? It's supposed for Sia. Now, what in this say? They say heading towards Europe, the 21-meter long vessel was intercepted in international waters off the coast of Sierra Leone. Its illegal shipment is believed to be worth in excess of 150 million euro. Now, the State Department, then I'm sure plenty per we don't see that report there. I don't know if we get that side. I don't know if we will bring come. I want to try for lobby car with her. I want just connect something here. I don't know if we still get an here. I don't know. I think we forget her. All right. Okay. So Lord just round up here until we see as the time they goes on. So this ship, even though not said commander we were attacking, but then come up from off the coast. People like can say Nigeria parable. If confident, if the monkey pass confident, who that then will blame? I'm sure say plenty people then go blame the monkey not so. If they see a ship come up off the coast of Sierra Leone, when a cocaine, and this guy did it, without them blame. Not Salon, not so. All right, okay. Now they say this ship they come out from Salon, they're gonna Europe. They come from the coast of Sierra Leone. Now, mind you, then there's I think last year, then sentence this man, then see some of his ship there where he sent na Netherlands, Belgium with cocaine again from Sierra Leone. That just connects the old puzzle. But forget about this. I want to take you to the US. What did the US say? This is a thing where plenty but we don't see and we know but already. And what did they say? Quick one. Let's just read them for ourselves. These are the US Department of State's Bureau for International Narcotics and Law Enforcement Affairs, Sierra Leone. Then say in Sierra Leone, drug trafficking and money laundering remain prevalent, with the country being used as a transshipment point from South America, Asia to Europe. Well, which means it connected to what it is from a transshipment. In other words, now yeah, then they can put all when drugs and they come up from South America, Latin America, other places there. Now yeah, now we distribute simply. Now that means so now we distribute. So this all connected with what's in the sea. The 150 million EU worth of cocaine were then seized, and the 150 million. So there's no denying it points say something is going on in Sierra Leone that we must confront, we must handle. Because if we not handle, we not confront her, I can always say, God forbid. Look what did happen at Eti today. Eti, it don't turn now a jungle. It don't turn na chaos. And then people here, once you don't go to a country, they don't establish there. For even if not change the government, the trade still continue because they already don't master the environment. They already don't master the system. Like these guys, we become so powerful now. They control and the port, they control immigration, and of course the drug side. I want to put that side. You remember? Right now the drug enforcement. So meaning, I just want to fact check this. So what's in this guy writes? Meaning everything where this guy writes is connected and it gets some semblance of reality check now after we don't do. We don't give all the three areas I wouldn't say the money control: the port, the immigration, as well as the drug side. This man, when they had the drug business at the country, in Paddy, in be the former immigration boss, and they all commoded back in Paddy. In fact, we see, according to one, the journalist Joseph Bar also, Alusan can buy property in America more than $2 million. And you don't deny them, you just saying a businessman. But now we know say the business, now this will be the business is will be the do. Because I mean, people who don't live abroad, we know what you mean, we understand. So nobody will ever tell you XYZ. So again, I look at the whole thing, unless Mother Bureau and government get for make a very tough decision for save the country before it's too late, because posterity get for judge. Not to say, I mean, almost in the pace of man, almost a man they get. They get to you're on there. I know some things in Tanga. Plenty young man in today now they didn't pay attention. Primary they tell me say somebody call me don't talk. That's all going to fasting. So you don't know how the game they play now. If I begin tell you, and we don't just want to call names and because of you not get sufficient evidence, but there are key stakeholders we involved. Key stakeholders, big people, key stakeholders, where it is shock, where it is name, we involved. Anyway, so family with a tap on we go continue, like we say, we promise you faithfully, as long as the Komon-Tok platform there, issues like this, we're not going for left hand, ego, would they bring and come because we know say at the right thing they do, and no intimidation, not going for scared way. And I mean, we don't not just tap us no more. You don't tell the threat in the what you don't go through, huh? But I don't know how some of these guys in the sleep at night. destroying, help for destroy, not traitor. Now the highest level of traitor. These are a past treason. I don't know how they sleep at night. Then give $200,000. Now big money. Yeah. $200,000 now big money. $300,000 now big money. I'm not saying that's small money. But trust me, you picking them, and they pay for that. If that country sink. Anyway. You sometimes able manage your money their own self. Because money laundering, they get for ask you. Maybe who say the transfer that money, they get for ask you, say puller. And then then someone comes here, you don't go just pump money in a bank, they not ask you. No, you get then they know the average John. As in see certain money so that make now they put on the African countries then. You see? And some of this yeah. There is a clip where somebody be shot away. How we destroy the money where African leaders in don't loot, whether don't help for destroy. It passed from independence where the colonial masters did it. Because this now, some would have lost the money there. Imagine you take salon money, $10-20 million. You don't get side for keeper. What do they do? You don't distribute in different parts of the world. Sickness get for day. And not so you don't get for day per all. You get for put some pampadi, pan girlfriend, pan this, pan that. And when power left you, una the parts bad. If someone don't hold 2 O's, don't when power left you can't ask, you can't give me. No, paddy, you know, not me on this. Sometimes some beg you, some not beg you. Now, so a lot of people have lost assets there. Look like, for example, the first lady, then say, Bill, you get 10 property there. Now, Gambia. If you say Gambia vex, no, not then get her. If anything happen now with Gambia, now we don't want the loss as a country. So unless we get for think nationalistically, we get for think about the country first. We develop a country, we make sure so we see us when we talk about governance, we see us. Follow the rule of law, avoid some of their local brothers and sisters in a salon. Then they perish, then they scatter, then they not even get future not there for them. Majority of them were into crush and kush and drugs. Now young people between the 18 and 25, very young age. And these are the people who were abopa for saying that they get for take up the country tomorrow. Anyway, what's happening? We go now the next one. Of course, on the other side, we see the minority leader. Don't threaten Mother Bio for say they're not going to left Angia. They will make sure say this time around them fights. Look at
are all specific early warning. Ignoring the tripartite recommendation, the appointment further disregards recommendation 9 of the tripartite committee report. The unilateral and opaque appointment of Mr. Safa is not only unconstitutional but also undermines the consensus and goodwill through which the tripartite committee made their recommendation. It reflects a disturbing pattern of executive outreach and manipulation of democratic institutions. Mr. Speaker, we've had more than, from the last parliament, I've been here for a while. So from the last parliament to date, we've had more than 4 commissioners, more than 5 commissioners that have gone through this house. And we have the issue of consultation day in, day out. It is clear,
Mr. Speaker, for the members of Parliament who do not have copy of the letter is reading, I noticed, Mr. Speaker, in the process of reading it, it's making comments, and that will confuse members who don't have copy of the letter. I mean, just reading the letter and then the comments, so they understand exactly what they are reading.
Are you understand? You see, most times when people only focus on the paper they hold and they read exactly what is in the paper, it means what is in the paper. I'm coming.
I'm sorry, you have told us you are reading your position.
I'm coming. You've made your point. Let me respond.
We don't have copies. Members don't have copies. Right?
Are you done, sir? Do I have the floor? We have the laxity.
You have, sir. Just
Again, I say this. I am reading and I am making addendum based on the fact that this came exactly and directly from us. Nobody wrote it for us. So we are reading verbatim and we are making comment addendum to this very document. And I do not even think that anybody has the right to regulate how I do my presentation. That's my sole right as the leader of the opposition. But notwithstanding, Mr. Speaker, honorable members, also the opposition is alarmed by the continued erosion of institutional governance under the current government, the refusal to consult, the appointment of ineligible individuals to high offices, and the disregard for national reform process, collective presentation, a dangerous shift towards authoritarianism. This appointment is yet another example of how this government undermines the trust and democratic processes and further damages the integrity of the Electoral Commission. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, let me go to directly our recommendations from the minority bench. We, the minority in Parliament, hereby reject in full the appointment of Mr. Alex Safa as Electoral Commissioner Eastern Region. We demand the immediate withdrawal of his appointment and call for a fresh nomination if possible, and also procedure in full compliance with 32, 3, and 4 of the Constitution. We call also for urgent institutional reform in line with the Tripartite Committee recommendation to safeguard our electoral integrity in Sierra Leone. We also want to notify the public our intent to ensure that we take full legal actions relating to this appointment that is seemingly unconstitutional. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, we have made our position clear on this, and we are fully determined to ensure that we follow it to the letter. Interestingly, I have followed most of the campaign messages of members of the ruling bench,
Mr. Speaker, this is
you are eating up my time.
Please.
We have a function.
I know.
You will speak immediately after me. You will speak immediately after me. Wait when you finish.
We don't get two leaders standing.
Exactly. What's the point of order?
You haven't played.
Leader of the opposition, please sit down. We have, yes. What do you want to
Speaker,
say?
when the leader started, he said he's going to read the minority report. And that was a position. And the Speaker, he gave us a copy of this. That's why I was saying he should make the position paper available to all members. Mr. Speaker, he made the position paper available to us as leaders. And I have noticed what he's saying now is not in the position paper. So the members of Parliament will be confused. They don't even know what is the position paper. Than reading the book, we had expected him to have read the position paper, so we know exactly what the position paper is. Or he's reading and making statements as if the statements are part of the issue. These are house of rules. So if you have said read the position paper, I will understand.
Are you done, sir? Interestingly, I wonder which paper you are reading. Because I was referring directly to recommendations that are here. And if you open your own paper,
you have conclusion.
You see, you are not even on the page that I was reading.
Okay, so
that was what happened to my uncle. He went to church and the Bible was upside down. And when they say open your Bible to John 5 verse 16, it will be in Revelation. Allow me to complete. We have a function immediately after.
All right. So the point is, what's in we don't understand at all. And it's good that at least all they borrow the information from the parliament itself, because maybe if you have somebody just talk, you go just say maybe then just one talk. But listen, by waiting the position where the minority leader they make, think about, let you ask when they say Marabina the father of democracy. Listen carefully again. It's not just, I think, 1 minute.
Mr. Speaker, that letter as indicated in our report was not received by our party and did not reach out. Let me tell you, Mr. Speaker. No, I'm just making it allow. This is Parliament. No, this is Parliament. Mr. Speaker, let me make this clear. And I hope we will never get to the point again where we debate over consultation or not consultation. The president should just inform, call them, consult with them. No opposition has the right to choose electoral commissioner for the president. That is his sole prerogative as stated in the constitution. And nobody can take that from the president. But just to consult, when you consult, who you consult with does not have the right to dictate to the president who to appoint. That is the right of the president. So when we say consult, that is just what we expect as a political party. We have been on this time in, time out, time in, time out, time in, time, and there has not been any substantial evidence of consultation. And that is our point.
Okay. So Fabul, I don't know how this thing difficult. The constitution is clear. The president just need for consult all the registered political parties, say, our appoint Mr. A, Mr. B, that's all. Now, you when the parliamentary and then they frustrated, then they even frustrated, say, they have been, this thing don't they go on time in, time out, for not to the first one, this. So, I don't know how did they say, they practice democracy. What is so difficult? What is so hard? What is so ambiguous? Now the constitution, where we never understand, Marabio and government never understand. See, it's simple. Now then they say, Lord, follow the due process, Lord, follow the law. This country now law, now law and order, will they follow? But simple for consult the opposition there, the opposition political parties there, for say, I want this not to say in favor to do that. Now, what's in the constitution stipulates. What's in the constitution, right? Say now this you for do when you want to take this action. That not mean say if somebody not agree, you not go appoint the person. But I don't know, like I say, I completely baffled when it comes to issues like this. I completely baffled. I don't even understand how it's difficult for call. But okay, listen, what's in this Bashir would say about this electoral commissioner. We don't approve now.
Mr. Speaker, honorable members, I listened to the opposition leader when he was making his presentation. Mr. Speaker, thankfully, I was the chairman of the appointment committee. I was the acting chairman. I was the chairman. Mr. Chairman, Mr. Speaker, I was the acting chairman of Mr. Chairman, when we did the interview, I agree perfectly with the opposition leader that all what the commissioners, the would-be commissioner said is true. He was recruited, he went through the process, and we asked him if he was a public officer. He told us clear in the interview that he doesn't know, because he doesn't know he's a public officer or not. And that was clear. We are on records. As a committee, we went further to investigate. We wrote to ECSL to present us the offer letter that they gave this man. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, I want to tender the offer letter that was given to him sometime 2020. To be specific, Mr. Speaker, let me read. The offer letter was dated on the 9th November 2020, and it reads, RF HRM stroke PF 20 stroke 008, Mr. Alex PL Papa, 14 Hill Station Quarters, Twitter. Dear Mr. Safa, read letter of appointment. The National Electoral Commission, NEC, is pleased to offer you the undermentioned position on contract. On contract. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, the terms and conditions are as follows. The remuneration are as follows. Tenure of appointment. It says, Mr. Speaker, with your leave read. This is a contract appointment. Effective 2nd November 2020, but subject to your adherence to the staff rules and regulations of the National Electoral Commission, which are contained in the next standing order. It is also tied to the term of the office of the Chief Electoral Commissioner and Chairman and renewed on annual basis. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, as lawmakers, we did not just talk.
Shortly. No, you did when I was. You did when I was. Yeah, you did. There should be that level of reciprocity. Yes. When it disturbs me, I should be standing.
No. I am here asking of God, running up for Parliament.
I was also.
No, you are speaking as leader of APC.
Yes, the point I want to make essentially clear. The point I want to make essentially clear is that when you are a public officer, it doesn't matter whether you are on contract or you are on regular appointment. A public officer is a public officer.
All right, you want to say this guy Bashir? These are the guys then where they know the help matters. These are law enforcement guys and lawmakers. These are people who them for say pay setters. These are people where people for young people or people in general for look up to. These are people representative. We for care so much about the people. I want to take you back into history. Let you not forget. These are the guys where the axe made them bring Kamparam back. Now, who's I talking? Inside Parliament back.
Today, the fourth Parliament is serving as a speaker and a clerk. I believe those that are responsible for the investigation of Honorable Paran should be wrapping up. So we have him here in the square to help his colleague, Honorable Seaport, to deliver on the aspirations we all came in 2012. With the support of you in the 5th Parliament, and with Honorable Pan and Honorable Thomas, definitely our dreams will come true.
Okay, the point all you talk here is, these are the time where them be suspend parental. These are the people where agitate, where acts made them bring and come back, even though there is mountain of evidence. So, and a lawmakers, and that place there, now a place where now a sanctuary, now a place for be a sacred place, wherein they not for tolerate nonsense. And some of them don't even know the power that Oste gets. That Oste, we said then the one of Parliament, then get even the power for pull the president. Then even get the power for impeach the president. Then get the power for involve, for call anybody that place a question or answer. But if they don't begin to practice waiting, everybody see open corruption. Before that's why waiting picking see in Papa talk or Papa they do now possible like we do outside. If they brought the light, this man then be kitchen. You know, go talk and corner. You go to Mabana Parliament, they beg me encounter. Even though they don't pull her now, they don't pull her now. But this thing I don't do. Now make I say the internet so they forget. You don't forget about this one. But people then go continue for user against you say, una not work for, some of them are not work for the under at all. Because una don't know a responsibility, una don't know a duty, una not even get the courtesy, the simple courtesy. Say, people when they watch me, make cannot talk the statement here. Anyway, I just do journalogy for the way they defend the ECSL commissioner when Alex Pat Labib Safa for say contracts. And it clear, it's not about contract. You get money from the consolidated fund, then they pay you monthly. The constitution clear, the laws are clear, what if for do. But they're not just, I think once of them party interest, it's fine. The law then can turn on, then can change on, then can put on, then can put on, then can anyhow. And this is not how. It's not about the thing where sometimes I can amaze by many Sierra Leoneans. Don't know the things they change. When they got a twist what say, when they got they sit down, they publicly they lie, then they praise it. They sabi talk. No, then they destroy the fabric of the society. Then they destroy the institution. Then they damage the reputation of their host and they who say so the well of Parliament. Who say people a beacon of hope. If we get things right here, every side probably they become better off. Because the Parliament are then the right rectify any agreement to such an agreement, just president no, they go just take I can put on again for go through Parliament. And if the parliamentarian then corrupt, like what we know from many cases there, well, the rest of the story, not so. Anyway, and we go tap to aside. Another key talk today. Alpha Car don't want APC. He don't tell and say, I know say other talk, but the 2028 made them just forget about her. If they talk this at Radio 98.1.
The topic of discussion today is politics of Wutem and 10-year political mantra na salon. I take a cue from your statement earlier. We say Annette Baikroma been do everything in power for make the APC maintain power. But at the end of the day, they'll not be able to maintain power. The SLPP in opposition then, they believe say after that 10-year day, had been turned for Carol Salo. And the APC before then, when Pakaba been ruled for 10 years, then believe say that the turn don't come back for come. And it's still happening. For instance, now the APC thinks say now after Mother Bill, that's their own turn for take over power. The issue of 10-year politics. Why is it difficult for party na salon for maintain power after 10 years?
What's the topic? It's a non-issue. Now propaganda with politics is based on the constitution. 1991 constitution will say no way. Say after 2 years or 10 years or 5 years, one party for come out, another party comes. So why have elections in the first place? If now you term, wait. If now you term, no, I'm bugging the person where they work, they mark no more the mistakes where they make. So when the term come, I go correct this. So you don't see the term can go, then we're not going to need for the waste money again by election. But because we are going into election and everybody they can campaign avidly, now for no say that's not the case. Really, 2018, we campaign heavily. Unfortunately, we will not get a winning candidate. But the APC been campaign because what we believe say, not time for change. We believe say the work where the government been don't do, where Neskroma been don't lead with at that time for don't do for the people in camp. But people have other ideas. When President Bill come with free education, now they win we. Now they win we. We are not thinking of that. And education is the foundation for everything. I always don't talk and I'll talk again. We've been there. Now, you're building the car park with the launch manifesto for that election. Then, SLPP at the same time, let me then at the university, Neskroma University in Apotloko, inside the university campus. And then the same day they launch the campaign. within the car park. So then, Nana chairman, nine somebody phoned me from Port Loco. They say, when I waiting and saying, the manifesto of the SLPP is that they give free education. Tewask. I say, this is what's up for you. What's our own game now? Turn to Samurai. Been sitting near me. I saw Samurai waiting and say, na Port Loco. I say, SLPP say, na free education. I say, how do we counter that? And I say, well, tell them, say, we get international competitiveness. And I say, yeah. I say, Pamina, the spokesman. I say, na Creole, I get for talk. Na Timne, I get for talk. How I go say international competitiveness, pandemne? Let people they understand, I'm a bonto. Let they understand, I'm a bonkani. I say, I'm not going to I go talk and Creole. Let people na bo understand me, or even Freetown. I say, but if I talk, say, the one that school fee, you know, one man don't understand that one day. Well, I go put local and say, hey, I can't mention school fees. I say, people will understand that more, especially the mammy. I said, this now program, so get for think. So I believe now by how you work, not so by turn, now by how you work, and what you promise the people. And this is say, why President Bill don't promise with this education? You don't show me that. We don't see the gains. We don't see an increase in universities. We don't see an increase in schools. We don't see an increase in students where they get enough subjects in their work for them to be able to matriculate for university, more than they did before. And all of this because they're able to take exams free of charge. So they work where you don't do for me. Let APC not believe say change the bill. Change not the bill 2028. The people are still going to follow a program where somebody say I go do and I go do. And the most important one now is this fit salon. Yesterday I did Mambolo. I go to our farm.
All right. Okay. You don't get some from the presidential spokesperson. Well, I think the APC gets word for them back. The National Publicity Secretary in gets message for Madabio directly, not to Alpha Kasef. Lord listener.
I don't want to say this because I hear a lot of statements. Let me be clear on this, and I'll call on President Bill. 2028, you are not running. You have a responsibility as president for ensure say this country continue for be peaceful, this country continue for remain peaceful, and this country get a peaceful transition. Just like how you come in 2018, you experience a peaceful transition. We expect say 2028, you go guarantee we and you go ensure say we get a peaceful transition.
See, sending these messages to President Bill, what you fear?
Because I hear the statements the way people they make.
Like what are they?
People where they run for offices, you just hear Patrick. When I hear what's the opposition for there, people they talk about war, people they talk about this. We are focused. We know that we get waiting the people of this country desire. We know that when we get for present we manifesto to the people of Sierra Leone, they will buy it and they are going to vote overwhelmingly for the APC. That is why we are saying, ensure say the people of this country get what they want, we get a peaceful transition, and we get a government where the people of this country go vote for 2028.
All right, so we don't hear direct kicks from both sides, not so. Nowadays, don't say we are just need for maintain the peace and stability. While Alpha Kasi then get something for sure. One, the free quality education don't meet the base, and besides, fit salon they per work. But time not they permit to for bring can the other clip where from your assessments, the way people are so happy, angry not against self because people in then they harvest now. We go count another day. We get a lot of them way, of course, as always, one of the shots with materials. All right. We also see Jagaban. Then there's there, I think 2 days ago, we see the flyers there or some pictures on social media. They say go to China, go get some business people. And but today again, we see them begin share this one. Let me just put them for ourselves.
This is Mr. Sean, the company owner that produced this Jagaban bike. And by God's grace, when 2028 is going to be the leader of Sierra Leone, Mr. Sean is going to be one of the biggest Chinese partner for Sierra Leone, inshallah.
All right, so we don't know because some of them are all now just basically maybe something and just the pop up their candidates. Anybody who want to do business, you can go to China. You know, if you want customize things and they do it for you, but it's one of the strategy. Perhaps it will work for them, perhaps it not will work for them. And we will keep an eye. We will keep an eye on this, and we will keep posted. All right, so let's take 1 minute break. We'll can go to the African news as well as the world news. What they can just.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to his sweet mama alone. Now we all come together as one for tomorrow. Now we go make salon. Anytime where you day, anytime where you go, anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one inside Sierra Leone, like one big family. Cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok.
Breaking news we happen at Burkina Faso. Who say the military ruler don't break the Electoral Commission. And according to them, now waste of money for this commission exists. And now, the Interior Ministry go handle the country election business in the future. Fambulem, Unakusha and Cabo, Mina reporter B from the Komon-Tok platform. Today, I will talk about how the president of Burkina Faso don't pass in order for break the Electoral Commission, where that means say the electoral process now waste of money. But now, make we listen how this thing happen.
Breaking news from Burkina Faso. The military rulers have disbanded the country's electoral commission, calling it a waste of money. The Interior Ministry will now handle elections in the future, according to state-run RTB-TV. Since taking power in September 2022, the coup leaders have pushed sweeping reforms, including delaying elections that would bring back civilian rule. A nationwide vote was planned for last year, but the junta extended the transition period to democracy until July 2029. This allows leader Captain Ibrahim Traoré to stay in power and run in the next presidential election. Territorial Administration Minister Emile Zerbo said the Electoral Commission received around $870,000 a year, calling it subsidized. He added that abolishing the commission would strengthen sovereign control over elections and limit foreign influence. After seizing power 3 years ago, the military leaders rejected help from former colonial power France and turned to Russia instead. Rights groups accuse the army of targeting civilians while fighting militants and suppressing political activity and free speech. Questions remain about the military's effectiveness. Jihadist group JNIM said it carried out over 280 attacks in Burkina Faso in the first half of 2025. That's double the number from the same period in 2024, according to BBC verified data. In a similar move, Mali's military government has granted General Assimi Goïta a renewable 5-year term as president. This clears the way for him to rule until at least 2030. The junta initially promised a return to civilian rule by March 2024, but has now extended its hold on power. The bill was passed unanimously by Mali's National Transitional Council. It states the transition period is 5 years, renewable as many times as needed until the country is stabilized. Transitional leaders including Goïta can also run in future elections. Malik Diaf, president of the National Transitional Council, called this a major step in rebuilding Mali. He said the move aligns with the popular will. Govt had originally pledged to fight jihadist violence and restore civilian rule, but the military has now broken that promise. Stay tuned to Komon-Tok platform for African Affairs update.
All right, so again, this are the concern. These people and the raise concern waiting this they go on, because one of the key things where people know about military people, but when they take power, then they make a clear promise. In fact, they even get timetable when they go hand over power. The rest will be history. They'll go back into history. Jammeh will be take power, the same thing he promised. Museveni will take power, the same thing he promised. And there are about, once they don't take power, then continue. But people then they argue, say, the way things can go now, if a civilian government neighbor deliver, what is wrong if you get a revolutionary man with a deliver for him people? What is wrong? The example and day, but anyway, it's too quick at this time for let people and lavish splash too much praise on Denga. But as far as the situation is concerned, it look like say they are, then get a popular support from them people, and so they can get away or do with anything they want to do. But we go see how the time they progress. As we plan for go visit the country itself, and we'll go find out more. The ground truthing, the Komon-Tok platform, they go find out more. All right, so now we're gonna add international news. As I'm sure this it's difficult for a lot of people. This now almost 2 years so now this war is still the kick on the camp.
Ceasefire, but where the reality today is an expanded ground operation by the Israeli military. The UK has joined 25 other nations to call for an immediate end to the war, warning that the suffering of civilians had reached horrific new depths. In the last few minutes, Israel has rejected that, saying it's disconnected from reality. Aid agencies say Israeli troops entered the city of Deir al-Balah this morning, and at least 3 Palestinians have been killed. We'll have more on the politics in just a moment with our correspondent Liz Bates in Westminster. But first, the situation on the ground in Gaza. Lisa Holland joins us now from Jerusalem. Lisa, just tell us more about this offensive underway in Gaza.
Well, the Israel Defense Forces have issued displacement orders, new displacement orders to thousands of Gazans in the central Gaza Strip around this area, Deir al-Balah. And we have seen in the last few hours pictures of strikes, of potentially tank fire going on in that central district. Now, I mean, what we can take from that is that in spite of these warnings of a dire humanitarian situation, in spite of political calls for an immediate and unconditional ceasefire that we've heard now from more than 20 countries today, including, of course, the United Kingdom, that Israel quite simply is not listening. Of course, Israel stands accused of weaponizing food distribution. I have to say that even over the course of the last week or so, the food situation on the ground seems to be dramatically deteriorating by the day. The Gaza Health Ministry, although we can't independently verify these figures, saying that around 20 or so people have died of malnourishment over the course of the last 24 hours, including children and adults, and describing a real severe chronic shortage now of food and fuel on the ground. Of course, we saw the biggest single loss of life in an incident since the ceasefire broke down in March at a place called Zakim, which is a border crossing between Gaza and Israel. That happened yesterday, around 100 people killed. This wasn't at an official aid distribution site, but people who'd gone to try and grab food from trucks as they were crossing over the border. Now, the UN says that in neighboring countries, in Egypt and Jordan, it's got ready and waiting enough food to feed all of Gaza's 2 million population for 3 months, but that Israel won't let those trucks cross over the border. And that gives you a sense of this desperate situation on the ground in Gaza.
All right, so Fambul, that's the world news. We some people said lost appetite. What is going on? It's so sensitive to a point that war like they were what it really benefits both of the parties that were involved. But there is a thing we can call hypocrisy of the Western world, of the powers that be. When they suits, sorry, when it suits them, then gets flowery language, then get how they play with her, then they play, But if it not suits them, that make the war in Ukraine, the sympathy we beget initially, we kick up when people, plenty people show enormous amount of sympathy to the Ukrainians because of the aggression of Russia back then. It reduced drastically. When they see Israel, they do more than, when I say disproportionate. The October 7 attack, everybody condemn it. It's a bad thing. But what they don't do now, it don't look like, say, if people are not grab, then be concept, if you're not sincere enough, well, maybe nothing. Because according to the UN, more than 80% of the country of that enclave they destroyed. More than 80%. In fact, there is an article I read. This, not to say no other person, now from, I think Israel is such as an endure. More than, in total, the people that were lost, it's more than 300. The other don't lost. The one that wouldn't confirm that it's more than 60,000. Anyway, issues like this, particularly where you don't get them platform there, as you begin to pump, you put them. You know that happen not so. You be, what did I say? Like what they say, free speech, freedom, this, that. I mean, come on. We know there is a concert. I think 2 weeks ago. Anyway, law left handy. No, go too deep, not so. Law left. People understand. Now we just take 1 minute break, 48 seconds, and we'll can give the mic. Of course, we can pay attention on our comment sections. But you can.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah. With love and loyalty to his sweet mama alone. Now we all come together as one for tomorrow. Now we go make salon. Anytime where you day, anytime where you go, anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one. Inside Sierra Leone, like one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok, where they bring information about Salon. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok, where they bring information about Salon. For education, entertainment, political affairs, tune in Komon-Tok. For education, entertainment, political affairs, tune in Komon-Tok.
Yeah. We don't count the other parts of the program. All right, we see one young man. Pool. Okay, we'll count Nandi tomorrow. All right, we'll get the first call. Yes, call outside the call from.
Yeah, Komon-Tok. Yes, good evening. Me now, Ahmed, I call from UK.
Yes, Ahmed from the UK. Yeah, thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you once again for all the analysis and for let us know. I totally agree with you when you mention about the juntas in that region, the Sahel region.
Mm-hmm.
And when you say, not just too quick and jump into conclusion and say, then we'll do well. Sometimes we think of what we call multiply effect.
Yeah.
As they, gonna continue like this with the coaching measure. They say Jamel, the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, people entire time, will succeed because of the hardness and the killing, the jungle leader, they say just for making stay in that power.
Mm-hmm.
And that therefore really discourage the people and just therefore revolt against them. So similar thinking might happen, especially when they're into war within that sub-region there. Are they gonna sustain, with this kind of push without democracy, So we didn't know I'm going to that. So coming back to Sierra Leone, you see the danger we're in our country. When you look at Bashiru, this guy now, the majority leader in our parliament with Abdul Kabu, you see how in the time for serve the law, even when Abdul Kabu will read that position on paper, even the man when they interview the guy with his CV, which the man write on his CV, when they ask the guy the answer and confessing yes, he still he will receive money. Before then guys are they still the take. Imagine these are people regardless of your party. When you sit on that part of the when you sit on that side for big law, think of the ordinary people. Now for be you roll, not for cover somebody just because that you party a day. Because that's what they do. Commissioner, imagine these are persons we don't work with the ECSL. Now I want to bring as a commissioner to the east. You see how the trendy work. So what that tells you? Now the danger is we as people for not smart enough for try for all these people accountable, not give them space, room for me them continue for act with them bad thing there. Believe me, Mr. Komon-Tok, it will affect you tomorrow. We will come with the same story for the Sanko story. Now you will bring back. Now the roadmap will be the issue. But today. People they ask, what's in electoral justice? When they left who some other don't go side, don't fail. Then they provoke people. They provoke them very self because they see the road narrowly towards this 2028, which is for me the after effects. They look into that. Look at somebody like Alpha Khan. Alpha Khan, these are the very person who have been there in APC. We take part. Now they talk in the promote education. Me and you well know see today. Look at the education sector. How many people they sit worse? Where they deprive them from taking was. I get a friend of mine where they had one of the municipal schools. They get 2,700,000 for a term for the auxiliary staff. Imagine. Now, they don't even the subvention. They see them problems there. We will get people when they work. National food don't work now. The cities now we grow. So imagine this. But this guy. It is because if you compare them days, then the one will be go school, everywhere, and they feed people and they get their other organization, the church organization.
Thank you very much.
Still, this Alpha Khan is still defensive. This mother view and that make you win election. Upon always say this guy then fifth this election. The Alpha Khan
thank you. Thank you.
I wonder. Anyway.
Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much, Ahmed. All right, okay, and all right. Let me start with the comments there. Sorry, Masari say Bolle Jos, aka Omar Shari, drug kingpins is the new king in Bond district, especially Madabio Chiefdom. Abdul Kago they say. Mr. Komon-Tok, Salome, God help we, but we can't get under siege, my brother. Okay, let me take another voice. Yes, this ex-civilian.
Yeah, Mr. Komon-Tok, good evening.
I get it well. Yes, ex-civilian, get the platform.
Yeah, thank you very much. You know, we know that it's like say this analysis we do this evening. It touch on different type of position them, especially the situation where they happen at the country. You know, me they pray for the pauper, the men waiting they do so, men and not stop, men and continue. I pray for the men and continue. You know, 2 days ago, you know, Sinai extradite one drug law from Colombia, what they call FIPO. You hear about that?
Yeah.
Then the Colombian government says and they took and go over against the American government. Then they end they encourage them people. Then me, I want make them continue, make them do in the big scale, may bring international attention. Make them continue. No, for Abdulkabo, I know they talk much. They tell them want, make them pull this guy waiting and himself Parang. They say they don't really participate in the parliament. Quick, they pull up. If Marabio appoint this man, they just come and let in the government.
No, they're saying they're going to courts in the court action.
Forget it. You know the work. Who appoint the judge? They all are the same cabal. It didn't say then they go there, then they go give the right. Then they joke.
Well, there is a tripartite already. There is a document where we don't say we forget for respect to institutions. So I think they just want test again. Let's see if actually we don't learn something or we don't change. So the
tripartite agreement where they don't do. Tell me one way Madam you don't adopt. Tell me one.
Anyway, my brother, thank you very much. I'm not able to defend anything. Well, we'll see. Me, I be really want to see how that's the happen.
Maybe let's get the government, when they come on a parliament and council everywhere, let's get them. If that's what they do.
Okay.
That's the best way. You know, if you know what they do.
Yeah, thank you.
They left it in the parliament.
All right, all right, thank you very much. We had another voice.
Welcome, yeah, thank you.
Yes, call us where you call from.
Hello, yeah. London I come from.
All right, you get the platform. You get 2 minutes.
Yeah, I just want to make a quick suggestion, I guess, or something. I watched something on TikTok. They talk about Salon war. You know, I think that's something that is for me. They talk about I war. Then benefit from the war and stuff. But people have been denied on that TikTok, you know, even though that from Makabaya was denied.
Well, if you share for with the accounts, we will try for pay attention to us so that we know exactly what's in.
Because we write a book, and people, you know, try for read this book out there, people know exactly what's going on in the past, you know.
Okay.
It's very hard to why I read under it, because something actually is denied, you know. They take it like journalism. People say APC, they don't want to know what the truth, you know. We need to know the truth.
Concern selling on any second.
Okay, then. Leave it now.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much. We had another voice. Yes. Call outside. You call from.
Yeah, Mr. Komon-Tok. This is not Concern Sierra Leone. They call from the US.
Yeah, Concern Sierra Leone, and you get the platform. Go ahead. You get 2 minutes.
Yeah, my brother, thank you so much for the good work they do. Unfortunately, now they join the program, but you know, say this now we all now we say now part of the family.
Of course,
so once I see the title, I will just the flow no more.
Of course,
you know,
now we all the put this program and presenter.
You see, even though we people and it seems like forget about this guy like that kind this drug business. The people and the activity where they still engage on, you know, they should clearly say that people are they're not ready for, you know, for stop for the mess that country they in them. You know, but this again, you see, I can feel a normal way some of us Southeastern brothers and sisters there, they know if they want for the land for free themselves from this mental slavery where this power don't put them back. The best thing they can do now for they listen to some of them platform here, because them platform the way then the sponsor not go ever come and say things them way than they do. You know, So if you want for land, you get for make sure say you get a platform where they correct them people here. But Allah no like tell you, if anybody will expect say salon for change to another level in the good way, now dream that person they go the dream. How on earth we go look paying what a man will sit down for 22 years? This man not work in life. They can't take a whole country down. You know, which good way we they expect say go come out of Madabio where the mandate, the tenant way is sit down, we don't see nothing, not progressive. Now the man this way, they alert say it take we country money $18 million, they go establish business, nothing not come out of it. Now country now you fit to say this man will able for transform. It's not possible. It's not possible. You know, we don't make mistake already. Guess what? Now so far they suffer. So for clear this mess with them people that don't can make so not so 5 years business. So if as a Sierra Leone we're not able for wise up for make we correct them mistake here. All the way they jump so now for flag bearer. If we not look at people and track record them, you know, do background check. Proper one. So man checking family.
Anyway, thank you very much, Constance Adenian. Brilliant points. Brilliant points. Background check, fine.
Let God bless you, man. Lord, don't take much of your time. Lord, I'll likely call back. Thank you. God bless you.
God bless you too. Would they take another voice? This now Jibila from New Jersey. Jibila.
Jibila from New Jersey.
Yes. You all man know you now for cancer was at the film day.
I come on talk. You get some movie there. I don't know if you don't look Sinner. You get movie there where the bad man where they run away. They don't shoot her on their foot. They bleed. They go to one neighborhood number, go knock one door. Innocent door, they open the motor and go inside. When our family they don't be trouble, I happen to win a solution. Like their car, they run away. They don't come inside salon, I would open the motor and I did bad man. Mother be they all they go down. Not possible for them to be escape like they can kiss. It's not possible. You know, the Alpha Canyon issue, sometimes you can blame them. I can blame Alpha Can 70% of the things they really do now. Then the 30% are left for a nest. Alpha Canyon are the man they wait him up. Hotel and nest, give this manpower. Not listen. So sometimes for friend, use that 30%.
It's talking about that interview. Time not no more. It's talking the relationship. Yeah, it's talking. It bitter. The man is bitter and affects the feds and affects the feds. It bitter. I'm glad we pick up that.
Unless we don't defend all them as we left them out for themselves, or let them defend themselves. Victor for the all, we talk no more. A man they will deep down APC man. You know, although Kimberley, they can talk about they blame them 70% because no matter what they have, we will stand. You know, by the end of the day, an SF is sharp and display. They only told me they say no more. APC, that's what Samoa do. Samoa before they die, super politics. So politics, in their own political career don't die. That's apartheid. Very powerful. Very powerful. APC therefore stand. Then get forget a separate plan on a demonstration. And forget some people out of the streets 2028. It get for happen. So I know this man know the commander of Safu. God bless you all.
All right, thank you very much. Would they had another voice? This could be the last call. Don't miss this one. Would they take this as the last call for today? Okay, we don't miss this one. All right, so don't miss this one. Okay. All right, so caller, you go call again. I'll see you on this. Okay. We don't miss this one back. Okay. All right. Low tick 10 of the messages there, and then we'll wrap up the program. Okay, this is going to be the last call for tonight. Yes, call outside the call from. Outside the call from?
Hello?
Outside the call from?
I come from Freetown.
Yes, but you get the platform. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you too for your effort you do. The Komon-Tok is one team and they play around field. No one team they play around field and they just mix up the player there. The big team, all man enjoy. And talking about becoming a tournament at Parliamentary, and I just already game sweet. I tell you, Emma, I did the talk this word. If they could come, I could call you and say, my dear brother,
I'm not telling you so, and I don't be so. Then election, like this one, when the admin in Parliament, all my boys, they all don't team up. They don't left this country to Bolle Jos. And they don't get money. What's in the one doing they do? That 2020, Napoleon start to play talk about this 2023 election. Say the 10 reach, then make one party state. You know, Mr. Salpa can get that confidence against Napoleon. You know, behind the scene, now in the talk and discuss. One opposition organ in this country. One, I give them the play when I talk. One big team, scatter the play. All man box, so then they were close, then they pull close. Then they play the game. After that, they not used to game over. But we, the people in this country, when you put in up, empire no go do anything better for this country. You know, this territory, everybody is suffer. And therefore, I always say, I'm putting collect with this. Not anything, it's so punished too much. If you think I say for people becoming a magician for living a salon. If you don't believe, I like teaching a magic when you live it. I tell you, my dear brother. Because you don't get no source of, you don't get no way to get money. We know to either be drugs or you become criminal. No jobs, you know, nothing, my dear. Understand now?
But the government said that they deliver. The minister of the chief minister say if you promise our people and say then they will deliver, and now they are delivering.
They deliver to themselves, my dear brother. They deliver to themselves, shape the drugs money to themselves. Can they give people in land and shape the people in land, the other people on and their own favorite people in. That's no more. They deliver to themselves, but you know they back. That would be. I saw no more. No more people in land, ship now. Yes, now the one who can is a shabu and no belief. No belief in a shabu land. So yeah. Anybody talk, I'm putting at it.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir, for your contribution.
Thank you.
All right, very well. All right, we go. Okay, we go take. Okay, we go take. This will be this bonus call for tonight. Yes, call outside the call from. Yes, call outside the call from.
Hello, Mr. Komon-Tok.
Yes, who's the call from?
This is Abdullah, the call from New Jersey, US.
Yeah, Abdullah from New Jersey. Thank you for joining us. You get the platform.
Well, today when I did listen to you clicked the way they play about the opposition leader of Parliament and revoke against the bill, especially, and the act, especially with the appointments with the Commissioner East.
Yeah, Alex Pat.
Yes, I get interest for say a lot of the time people, including social media platform, don't they say, oh, opposition not active, opposition or this. But today, I don't know if you watch online Liberty online TV when Yaya Tunis really educates the Patrick Mada. I don't know if my name.
Yeah, gentle.
He outlined the difficulty, the challenges for the opposition they face. Opposition is not just about the political party when they're in power. It involves other bodies like social, CSO, civil society organizations. They are going to be captured. So the opposition, as far as me concerned, they do their best to. But I see the exposure. Just think about the act. Look, when you mentioned about consultation there, take the general common sense understanding of consultation. The act of exchanging information and opinions about something in order to reach a better understanding of it or to make a decision or meeting for this purpose. So consultation is not about sending a letter, because this often don't say writing the opposition a letter or informing. Information and consultation are different. Consultation are like dialogue. When I get consider, you tell the person. But for God's sake, you're not take the president and write, for appoint, but with consultation. And it doesn't have to be just to APC. and has to be all the
already start political parties there. All the register. Yeah.
Say, this Naya, I don't appoint this person. Which one I say? They say, hey, 1, 2, 3, we not appreciate now. So. Maybe you will get an idea why they don't even want to appoint such a person. You choose another person.
Anyway, thank you very much for contribution. It's a brilliant contribution.
The effort of the opposition for educate them.
All right, thank you. All right. Okay, we will add this border for the. This will be the. Yes, we border from
Australia. Thank you so much, Mr. Komon-Tok.
We like them voice and they will like them. Like a struggle. Una there and I don't first swallow. Una don't see the other this self. We now we struggle up. Anyway, thank you for joining us, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, just a quick one, Mr. Komon-Tok.
Yeah.
Santino they bother me for a very long time. We Mother Bio they call himself father of democracy. Election they will not get results. Is that a democracy? You get Parliamentary with Chief Salomoni. It's still then it go work again. Is that a democracy?
They don't pull her now. They don't suspend her now. They don't pull her.
Yeah, but even in don't suspend her, but he was there still. You know,
they don't send her to leave. They don't send her to leave. Yeah.
You know, then you get a drug lord where they live in the country. Mother, you know about this. You know, if I don't counter anything about it. It's not a father of democracy. It's a father of enough crisis. For where this man can a social crisis in the country. Do you ask a lot of people then? When a lot wake up, low wise up, low find a way, low get rid of them bad politicians. Yeah, it's not like look like that other way they call Lafakan. It's not like the way most can lost break. You know, you just say go. They no side for stuff now. So dear, hello, subscribe to the channel and hello, here. Thank you so much, Mr. Komon-Tok.
Thank you,
Mother Bio, not a father of democracy, and a father of crisis. So they will change that name there, you know. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you very much. And that will be the last call for tonight. We tell you plenty, thank you. And hopefully tomorrow they are back. Let me just continue. 10 comments there. Also the start from love start from Abdul, who said the APC should be prepared for protest as the tripartite implementation will not work. 2028 election will be extended to 2030 because the government going to bring state of emergency. And this one they say latest if Mother Beer failed to do the needful, there is a plan to activate the ICC plan, electoral justice. And this one they say Adama Mambu, they say he will not only be stripped naked, but he will be fed with Kush Pro Max, and we will make sure it does not eat or drink, and he will be locked up in a dark room, and he will be guided on shift 8 a.m. to 2 p.m., 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. to a.m. until he realizes his lies were not good for his age. And I know that they refer to. John Content is no amount of prayer and fasting will save Sierra Leone because we know bio is a problem and we don't fight the problem. And this one they come up from Sanko Mohammed. He say, really, this side comment from these parliamentarians tell us that they are not fit for purpose. And Bintu, Buba, they say this, okay. And this one, they say, Fibian Fofana, say, do these parliamentarians really like parliaments? Do really take parliament, take parliament serious? And then I'm going to tell you this one. Oh, inside Alpha Cham, say, inside parliament, na them mongoloid, yeah, so they behave. This one, Salon women, they say Salon parliamentarians are so rude and unruly. SLPP MPs have no respect for the minority leaders speaking. This one they come up from Omar Bongo say APC, I think it's for APC, ignoring the drug issue in Salon. I wouldn't be surprised to see just Lidecker bribe the entire APC executive. It's possible. And this one they say Khadija Yani, they say, wow, so much disrespectful and professional manners in such office. And this one they come out from Rosetta. I don't know if you're the same person. I don't know. They say our once upon a time peaceful country, Sierra Leone, has been dragged into the mud. God save Mama Salon. And Pintuke, thank you for joining us. And Homeland Zone, thank you for joining us. And this one, Sunshine, as I alone for now, only God Almighty. All right, and John, they say, John Conte, if we Sierra Leonean don't fight the rebel Bio, Sierra Leone is finished. And Abdul, they say, good evening. Thank you very much, Abdul. And Kelvin Sissin, my dear friend, thank you always for joining us. Thank you, and you're well recognized. And KK, thank you for joining us. We really appreciate you as always. Ambrose, they say, where is the ECOWAS chairman? Waiting they go on, Ambrose thoroughly. All right, so fam, we'll tap the program here. We'll tell you plenty, thank you. And hopefully, by God in power, tomorrow we are back with the same program, Komon-Tok. One young man make music, and he asked you for low up and for let the people hear this message. Low drop on there, not so, or they can.
They say they come for free weed. They say they come for poor weed and poverty. But we no see, we no know. And the man make I tell you for free. The system not be sorry for we. And make some money fly go overseas, yeah. They say if you ask for let we bought quantity. Govt, man, I still a panic bloody cocoa bear. And that's me they got skin or they go nowhere. It's like say the paper there no well. So alaki so swear. All over the country, and then just a waka belly hungry. Smoke push the way fever conky. Mama papa do you make I tell you something? It's like say we country, just they go bien, no they go before. Watching music. Problem. It's like say we country, just they go bien, no they go before. Reach. Adima make I tell you for free. The system not be sorry for we. And make some money fly go overseas, yeah. They say if you ask to let we bought quantity. Paddy man we pass that. We are not coming to see for you plazas. Then corner guy when they pass. And the man they know the bed so rascals. They like to fool, they like to act smart. Pine belly big, pine black class. At the ass pass, and we they last. Pass yourself, push before you get and pass. Govt, quantity. 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 Govt.